This is Adventurer for Life. I'm Joel. This is day 9 of the 50th anniversary of the 74 Cutlass cross-country trip and Odyssey. I'm in Branson, Missouri. Just thought I'd show you real quick. I mean, I've been to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, Sevierville a bunch of times, and guess what? Looks just like this. Anyway, I'm going to drive through town, see what all they got. I've already looked at the map. I'm probably going to do a train ride. There's a quote-unquote historic downtown at the end of this. This strip is supposedly 7 or 8 miles long, so I think, you know, obviously with all this traffic, it's going to take me a while to get to the end. So I'm obviously not going to video all that. I'm going to spend a day here. I'm going to go to a show tonight. Supposedly the best show in town is the Hay Goods. So I got some tickets, or a ticket to that last night, so I'm going tonight to that. Anyway, Table Rock Lake is by here, so I'm going to go to Table Rock Lake and just see what all's here. And again, if I can do the train ride, I'm going to do it. So I ran across this helicopter ride thing, and I like helicopters, so right after these people go, I'm going to go on a short helicopter ride. We'll video this for a second, watch them take off, and then we can see me. I guess I ought to raise the screen up. We can see me video from the inside. Again, it's going to be a short trip. Yeah, so that is not the kind of helicopter, doesn't have the kind of engines that the company that I used to work for has. That's got a piston engine in it. It's a Raven R44. But anyway, looking forward to it, and I'll video some from the inside. So the rides were broken down. That's $35 for a 3-minute ride. I'm doing a 6-minute ride, I think. You could do a 9-minute and a 12-minute. You know, I think I'm paying $60, although they said that if I go by myself, I got to pay for 2 people, so I had to pay for 2 people, which is fine. I think it seats 4. Anyway, so it's going to be a short ride, but I think I'm going to get to go over the lake and a dam or something like that. But anyway, it'll be fun. So if you can see the helicopter in the distance coming in, again, that was a 6-minute ride, I think, or whatever. May not be able to have any, you know, maybe so loud inside that I can't have any audio from in there, which is fine. We'll just cut that part out. But anyway, thought I'd let you see it land from the outside. Not that you hadn't seen a helicopter land before, but I'm standing here, so why not? What a fun job. Okay, that was the quickest transition of all time. Here comes the takeoff. Okay, I'm done with my ride. The pilot was Jessica. She's been doing this for 6 years. The lake you saw was Table Rock Lake, and then that was the dam below it, and the fancy hotel, if you could see that, was called the Chateau. Anyway, that was enjoyable. 6-minute ride, $100. So I'm gonna head down and see if I can do the train ride now. Okay, I'm at the Branson Scenic Railway. That says Silver Garden? I don't know. Anyway, there's the Cutlass with this guy pulling in front of me. Anyway, there's the train we're getting ready to ride on. And so I wanted to tell you something about the Cutlass on the way down here. So obviously it's really slow going. What is this guy doing? Give me a break. Anyway, it's really slow going on the way down here because you got, lots of traffic. Anyway, and it was 7 or 8 miles. Well, I've got a temperature gauge, and the temperature gauge starts climbing. Again, it's usually in the 180 plus or minus range. It goes up to 250. I'm not kidding you. I pulled over in some parking lot, and, I'm like, why aren't the fans coming on? Anyway, I popped the hood. It didn't feel very hot under the hood. There was no steam or anything coming out of the radiator, coming out from around it. And so I'm like, well, is the thermometer wrong or what? Anyway, I looked and the fans were not on. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is bad news because I'm headed to the southwest. Anyway, at about 250, the fans kicked on. And within 2 minutes it was down to 180, 190 degrees. Stayed cool for probably 5 minutes or so, and then I guess the fans shut off and it went back up to 250, and then the fans kicked on again. So anyway, that doesn't bode well for heading southwest, but we're going to assume that everything works well, and I'll get that looked at, because I'm assuming it ought to kick on faster than that. Anyway, here's the Branson Scenic Railway, and there's the train, and I'm gonna go ride. It says don't cross here, so I'm gonna head down here and I'll film a little from on the train. This is the best thing we've seen on this trip, and it's fixing to end. So I won't be videoing anymore the rest of this particular ride. Alright, I'm getting off the train now. You get an idea of how long the thing is. This thing ended up being $30, which was certainly worth that for the ride. One other interesting thing, I had no idea when this train departed. I figured it departed every hour or something like that. Well, it turns out there's only 3 a day, 11 2 or 11:30 2, and like 5 o'clock they have a dinner ride or whatever. So anyway, I happened to show up 15 minutes before it started boarding for the 11:30 ride, so that was certainly fortuitous. Oh, there's a duck boat ride. I'm not doing that. Surprised those things are still going, but anyway, I'm gonna go take a little scenic drive around town now. Okay, so this is a little scenic overlook they have here, which is nice. I mean, I'm up above Branson, I guess. The water right below me is Lake Taneycomo, I think is what they called it. And so that is this water down here and down there. And then that dam is holding back Table Rock Lake. So right on the other side of that dam is Table Rock Lake. Anyway, nice view. I mean, obviously saw this from the air earlier. Oh, there's that fancy hotel, if you can see it in the distance, the Chateau something or other. Anyway, I think I'm going to drive. Yeah, there's cars going across the dam, so I'm going to get to drive across the dam in a minute. Okay, so I'm pulling up to the dam, and I'll video across the dam. May accelerate this a little bit when I edit it, but anyway, Branson's only got 10,000 people. Anyway, Table Rock Lake there, and this is Table Rock Dam. By the way, I forgot to mention earlier that when I got back in my car after the train ride, the rear view mirror had fallen off. Because, you know, it's hot today. It's not that hot, 85 degrees, whatever. But, you know, sitting in the sun, baking and whatnot. And so it fell off. So hopefully I'm going to be able to put that on later. They do offer these pink Jeep tours, I saw. So there goes a pink Jeep. Anyway, this is the Table Rock Dam and Lake, and there's that Chateau Hotel, and I think that's going to be close to it for the day. Well, I am going to go see the Haywoods tonight, or Haygoods tonight, so I'll have something to say about that at the end of the day. Anyway, I'll close for now. All right, so I told you I'm just going to go to the Haygoods, so I'm headed that way. I'm going to try to get a little video if I can, if they'll allow it, and I'll show you a couple of clips at the end just to give you a feel. Okay, I hope you enjoyed those clips that I had. They were short. I know there were just 3 of them, but you know, words couldn't describe how phenomenally talented this group of people were. So again, 5 brothers, 1 sister. I think there were 2 more brothers that used to perform with them and don't now. But again, you saw very little of the show. Just unbelievable talent in that family. Anyway, it was a good day here at Branson. Heading out tomorrow morning. This is the end of day 9 of the 50th anniversary Cutlass cross country tour and Odyssey. And I'll see you tomorrow.